Hey friend, hope you're having a good morning. I've been thinking a lot about what gives me energy in life and what takes energy from my life. I've been trying to lean more into the things that give me that energy. Sometimes they're hard to identify, but lately I've been just waking up every morning and writing in my journal about something that gives me energy and some things that take energy away. I find that when I'm in these states where I can think about big ideas, it gives me energy. But I'm not a very detailed person. And so if I have to focus in at the small minutiae and those details, it gets really hard and starts sucking energy, and I put off those tasks for as long as possible. But I know people that are the exact opposite. And looking at those details gives them all the energy in the world. And then when you have to zoom out into this abstract thought, it just sucks energy. I think it kind of goes back to just doing what you're meant to do here on Earth. Today, we're watching the Osprey and Canada Goose, Rogers Place, Nest Cam. Got some beautiful, beautiful mountains in the background. Looks like there's a lot of lakes and water between us and those mountains. No ospreys, no Canadian geese, but it's beautiful. It's clear, it's pristine. I think that when I'm doing those tasks that give me energy, there's a clarity in them. Like I know the next step or I know the next right thing. But then when I start doing those things that zap my energy, it starts getting confusing. I get lost and I don't know what the next step is and I don't know what I need to be doing. There's a beauty in knowing what that next step is. We don't always know, but I think the closer we are to being who we truly are, the more that next step is intuitive. The more that next step, you know what the right thing is. And the farther we get from that, the farther we stray from that, the more obscure it all becomes. And you start second guessing yourself and you start questioning. You start wondering. And if you live life in that place too long, all of a sudden you start losing yourself. I know because I've been there. There's moments that I feel like I'm there right now, which is why I've started journaling and tracking those things that feel right, that feel like I'm playing music, that I feel like I know what that next thing is. Because I think if I start leaning more and more into those things, life starts making a whole lot more sense. I know what that next step is, and I'm not second guessing myself, and you start getting more confidence. So if you're feeling a little lost out there, and you don't know what the next step is, maybe just consider maybe you're doing the wrong thing. Or maybe you need to start doing more of the right thing. You can move, you can change. Things don't have to be the way that they are. What's that serenity prayer? God grant me the grace to change the things I can and to accept the things that I can't, the wisdom to know the difference, and something like that. It's beautiful, beautiful prayer. But you have to find out what those things are that you need to change or what those things are that you need to let go. I hope you get to lean into doing things that give you energy today. I'll catch you tomorrow. Love you.